What if I told you that you only need to learn few specific words to sound 50% more fluent in English? Yes, you heard it right. Hi, this is Pooja, and in this video, we're gonna learn those 50 powerful words. So without any further ado, let's begin. Effigy, a sculpture or model of a person. हिंदी में कहें तो पुतला. For example, the demonstrators burned a crude effigy of the president. Next word is dilettante. It means a person who cultivates an area of interest without real commitment. हिंदी में कहें तो शौकिया. For example, he is a dilettante when it comes to painting. She approached the subject like a dilettante. So the next word is diaphanous. It means light and delicate. For example, the bride wore a beautiful dress with a diaphanous veil. The curtains are diaphanous. Demagogue, meaning a political leader who appeals to emotions rather than reason. For example, the politician was widely regarded as a demagogue who won elections by stoking public fears. हिंदी में कहें तो ऐसा राजनीतिक नेता जो तार्किक बहस के बजाय भावनाओं पर सत्ता हासिल करता है. Let me know in the comment section whose image comes to your mind. Next word is debonair. It means confident, good-humored, good-natured, stylish and attractive. For example, he is a charming and debonair man. So how many of you are debonair? Credulous, someone who is too ready to believe things without applying critical thinking. हिंदी में कहें तो भोला भाला. For example, a credulous person is an easy target for tricks or scams. The scammer took advantage of the credulous tourist, selling them fake ancient artifacts. Are you also a credulous person? Let me know in the comment section. Next word is clairvoyant, claiming to have powers to see the future or see things that other people cannot see. हिंदी में कहें तो जिनके पास दिव्य दृष्टि होती है. So how many of you have this supernatural power? Conscript, to enlist compulsorily in the armed forces. Does this system exist anywhere? Let me know in the comment section. Corrigendum, a formal notice or document issued to correct an error in a previously published report or legal document. For example, the day after running the article, the magazine printed a corrigendum stating that the company CEO had been born in 1975, not 1985. Next word is cacophony. It means a mixture of loud, unpleasant sounds, or you can say noise. For example, I could not think in the cacophony of rush hour traffic. Avaricious, which means greedy. हिंदी में कहें तो लोभी या लालची. For example, the avaricious landlord increased the rent again to make a quick profit. So how many of you are avaricious? Belligerent. It means hostile or combative, engaged in a war or conflict. Okay, for example, his belligerent attitude turned a simple discussion into a heated argument. हिंदी में कहें तो आक्रामक, लड़ाकू या युद्धरत. Okay, so our next word is circumlocution. It means using too many words where only few are necessary. For example, his circumlocution made it difficult to understand his main point. घुमा फिरा कर बातें करना. That's what politicians do, right? Soliloquy. It's a dramatic speech intended to give the illusion of unspoken reflections, while it means speaking one's thoughts aloud when alone. हिंदी में कहें तो अकेला बोलचाल. Okay, so the next word is ambidextrous. One who can use both hands equally well. Okay, you might have seen that teacher in 3 Idiots. Next word is extempore. It means a speech delivered विदाउट एनी प्रीवियस प्रिपरेशन। हिंदी में कहें तो बिना किसी तैयारी के तत्काल रूप से। सो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव डन दिस इन योर स्कूल टाइम? एपिक्योर, someone who is fond of refined food and drinks. Hypochondriac, a person who is always worried about their health and believes that they are ill even when there is nothing wrong with them. I hope no one is hypochondriac here. Heretic, one who acts against established religious norms. Have you seen these kind of people? Let me know in the comment section. Incorrigible, one who cannot be corrected or improved. हिंदी में कहें तो जिसे सुधारा न जा सके। Indefatigable, one who does not tire easily or getting tired of doing something. For example, Sudha is indefatigable defender of women's rights. Iconoclast, a person who attacks, challenges or rejects traditional institutions, established dogmas or widely accepted beliefs. हिंदी में कहें तो रूढ़िवादी विचारों का विरोधी। Teetotaler, one who abstains from alcoholic drinks. हिंदी में कहें तो शराब ना पीने वाला व्यक्ति। Next one is embezzlement, misappropriation of money or misuse of funds for personal gain. For example, charity executives diverting donations to personal accounts. हिंदी में कहें तो गबन करना। Colloquial, informal language used in ordinary conversation which is not formal. हिंदी में कहें तो आम बोलचाल की भाषा। Ameliorate, to make something better. For example, foreign aid is badly needed to ameliorate the effects of the drought. Ad-lib, to improvise without prior preparation. For example, improvised comedy is heavily reliant on ad-libbing, where performers react to their co-stars and make up lines on the fly. Okay, so next word is cynic, one who questions the sincerity or goodness of people. For example, don't be such a cynic. He did it to help us, not for the money. हिंदी में कहें तो निंदक या संशयवादी। Next word is altruist, one who lives for the welfare of others. Egoist, one who is preoccupied with their own interest. Fanatic, a person with an extreme, uncritical, and often unreasonable level of devotion to a cause, belief, or hobby. हिंदी में कहें तो कट्टर। Fatalist, one who believes in fate. हिंदी में कहें तो भाग्यवादी। For example, since he is a fatalist, he believes he will pass or fail regardless of how hard he tries. Bigot, a person with very strong, unreasonable opinions and who will not listen to or accept a different opinion. For example, he was removed from the committee for making bigoted remarks. हिंदी में कहें तो कट्टर व्यक्ति। Atheist, one who does not believe in the existence of God. Fugitive, a person who is running away or hiding from the police or a dangerous situation.